Every week, a new band. Brought to you by NZ On Air. Active Life! Yeah.
Love me, feed me, be me, see me. Use me, use me, use me, use me. Oh, use me. Once knew a man with a wretched soul. He said that I couldn't go alone. I know, and he knows to use me, to use me, to use me. I used you to use me, to use me. But don't you touch me anymore. You used to love me before. It gets so hard when late at night I cry, and with her at your side, well, you won't ever turn around. You'll never even make a sound. You got me here, please let me out. I need a way to let it out. You used me. You used
Kia ora koutou katoa, kei te whakarongo mai koe ki te Radioactive FM, ko Amiria tuku ingoa, and it is Friday afternoon, which means it's time for another active live session made with support from New Zealand On Air. We're lucky to be joined live in studio by Maiden Name. Kia ora.
Hi.
Hello.
Kia ora.
How's it going?
Good.
Wow. Welcome. Would you like to go around, introduce the room and what you play, and I don't know. If you were a fish, what kind of fish would you be?
That's a tough one. I'm Lily. I play guitar, and I reckon I would be like a deep sea anglerfish.
You would be. I'm Jane, and I always see myself as a goldfish. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Fox. I play the synth, and I think I would be a jellyfish, to be honest.
Nice.
I'm Millicent. I play the bass, and I think I would be coral.
I love
I'm
that
gonna say that's a fish
interpretation.
today.
Yeah, no, valid, allowed.
Hi, I'm Sibel. I play the drums. And I think I would be a pufferfish, to be honest.
Very cool. My next question for you is kind of just out of nowhere, but before you came live, for the sad audience that it wasn't turned on for, you were jamming some Milktooth covers, question mark?
on the t-shirt.
Yeah. It all makes sense now. And I was just wondering, what would be your dream cover song, like of either an Aotearoa band or international?
Bliss by the Dudes.
Voyager by Milktooth.
Yeah, Voyager by Milktooth.
Blended with Bliss.
Yes,
of
Yeah,
course. Always.
obviously. That's like the ideal Kiwi track, right? And I can't believe you've been playing live for less than a year. Is that right? Crazy. Do you want to give us the Maiden Name origin story?
Shall I?
Yeah.
Okay. It was February, and it was like the start of a heist movie where you like accumulate. You get the gang back together.
Mhm.
You like. I knew someone who knew a drummer, and I knew a bassist, and we just all wanted to make some angry rock music. So it just worked out.
It was just meant to be.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. What were some of the inspirations and influences that you were playing around with to make the Maiden Name sound?
I think we all sort of bring our own little seasonings to the pot of Maiden Name music. I like a lot of spooky gypsy jazz and prog, specifically the Mars Volta. They're my favorite. Francis the Mute is my favorite album ever. I got a sick tat of it the other day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Shout out Tattoo Machine.
For me, it's a lot of, I guess, Radiohead and Bjork and that kind of thing.
I just like making angry music. It's really fun.
That's a really good reason, yeah. Got stuff to be mad about. Yeah. And what does the creation of a Maiden Name track look like?
Can I answer this one? Yeah. We usually sit in my flat where we've kind of just taken over and there's instruments everywhere and we make it all moody and the flatmates are like, when are you guys going to be done? And someone starts pulling out a riff and then we're like, keep it going. And it's usually if I've done something weird on a bass and then Jane will be like, can you just keep playing that? And so I just turn into a loop pedal and then everyone starts adding to it. It's really fun. And then Jane takes it home and does some crazy vocally stuff and then boom, song.
Wow, that's really cool. And it sounds like kind of hard to find a beginning and an end for. Is that true? Like your live gigs often blend together, and do you have many tracks or do you just make sounds when you feel like it?
Yeah, we've got like 7 at the moment.
But
And-
we've been incredibly busy with gigs, so it's meant less creation time.
Of course, yeah.
But we're looking forward to the summer where we just focus on making new tunes.
Exciting. Would you like to play another tune for us now then?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's this next one called?
This is Clawing Screaming. I saw you, saw you, saw you, saw you, saw you.
No Mai Hoke Mai Kita active live with Maiden Name. Is that gonna be a song on the EP?
Unfortunately, not. We recorded our EP before we wrote the song, but it's probably going to be a single in the future.
Exciting. What can you tell us about this mystery E EP?
We're lucky enough to have some cool friends around us, and one of them, shout out Aaron Cargill Brown, offered to produce our music for us. So we have always been doing band practice and stuff in my flat, and we did our first gig there, and so we thought it was only, only right of us to record the EP in the lounge. So there's a lot of flavour and grime in it, and it's going to be cool, and it should be out sometime over the summer.
That sounds really exciting. Yeah, what are you most looking forward to about having some recorded content out for the world?
Probably having somewhere to point people, because at the moment it's just sort of our online presence, and seeing us live, it'll be cool to let other people hear our stuff if they can't come to a show.
Yeah, is the recorded stuff different from how you play it live? Has it developed, or these tracks you've created since recording?
We kind of tried to keep the sort of live aspect. All the recordings are like one take essentially.
Awesome.
So it'll still have that like grimy live energy in it.
That sounds really cool. And I can only imagine that the visual ideas accompanying this will be quite something. Are there music videos in the works?
Not at the moment, but there will be, for sure.
A lot of ideas.
Yeah, we're all like artists and designers and animators and graphic people, and we all have friends that are also those things. So yeah, we're gonna have some cool, weird stuff happening.
Absolutely.
eventually.
What's like a dream music video you'd want to make one day?
I really wanted to hire some like drag performers to like play us in the videos and like play the songs and play the instruments. Like I don't care if they can play the instrument or not. Like it doesn't matter.
That's pretty cool.
I want to make a video game music video.
Oh, whoa, yeah. In what sort of video game style?
We were thinking maybe The Sims could be funny, Sims sort of style, or I don't know, maybe Minecraft.
Totally doable. And we were talking earlier about just how many gigs you've been playing, including the awesome Music of Palestine gig last night, which looked like just an insanely huge lineup and gig of an event. How did you get involved with that show?
I'm good friends with Kay from Tahini Bikini, and as soon as I saw them post, I was like to the band, I know that we're tired and we're playing a lot of gigs, but this is important. And it was awesome, like really cool to be a part of it. They sold so many tickets and sold out the whole gig, and people were buying art and merch, and it was just very wholesome. We had Samira from Just for Palestine speaking as well, so she spoke twice over all of the other performances, and yeah, it was nice to show some solidarity because it's kind of the only thing we can do right now.
Yeah, of course. I've only heard amazing things about the energy and the experience of the audience at the show. What was it like being on the more presentation side of an event like that?
It was pretty cool being able to like have everyone come together and being able to give them something, and then also know that they're giving their like ticket money to a good cause, and just like rally the fans, get them pointed in a good direction, and listen to really good speeches by Samira. Yeah.
It was also very fun because we got to do a collaborative scream at the end of the gig where I like grabbed the mic and was like, everyone, if you want to scream, get on stage right now. And we just let it all out. And it was very powerful. It was very nice.
That sounds awesome. So much to scream about,
Yeah.
too. Is that the kind of thing you'd enjoy doing more of, A, collaborative screaming, and B, fundraiser gigs?
Yeah, like 100%. We did the Halloween Love Ditch house gig, which was raising money for Women's Refuge.
Oh, cool,
Yeah,
yeah.
back in October. So that was really great. And yeah, the energy at charity gigs is always like so good, so pristine.
Speaking of house gigs, I hear you've played a lot of them. What, or at least a few, what do you enjoy about that sort of space of presenting music versus a more formal venue?
It's like a different atmosphere. Like even if you're still maybe paying to get in, being in someone's house, I don't know. It's just more, you feel more connected to the people who are there, I suppose. And it's just
You're like singing to someone or performing to someone who's like less than a meter away from you. And
yeah.
it's nice to be on everyone's level. And like I've noticed I dance a lot more because people that are dancing in front of you, you're like, well, I want to get in on it. So that's fun.
It's also fun to get drunk and play.
With good point. Yeah, great. And you have another gig tonight.
We're playing at Moon 1 tonight with Jilter Off Kilter, Silicone Tongue, and King Komodo. We were meant to be playing with Linen, but unfortunately they've come down with COVID, so we're just kind of bringing all the folks together, and it'll be fun. It's our last little hurrah until we take a break and work on our haora and making new music, and it's going to be very fun. But yeah, come along.
Exciting. Speaking of your haora and sort of playing so many gigs all at once, what are some ways that you've found to balance that throughout this short period of time you've been going hard?
Still in the process of figuring it out, but I think, just trying to have at least like a week in between gigs where we can all just like not think about music at all and then come back together for practice on the day. And it's a lot better than trying to like practice in between all of them and have them stacked back to back.
Doing 3 in a row like this week.
Also, learning to say no.
Yeah,
That
we're getting
is a
better
big
at that.
one.
We're getting better at learning to say no. I think we took off really quickly because it was exciting, and then all of a sudden you're like looking at the calendar and it's like 2 gigs a week, and then it's not so exciting anymore.
Have you got a nice Maiden Name pre-gig ritual though sorted out?
Wow.
I don't know if I'd call it nice. But we sort of stand in a circle and we sing the start of Adele's Rolling in the Deep until we can't remember the rest of the lyrics.
In a country accent.
Yeah. Yeah, like faster, like polka. Wait. Yeah.
That is
A lot of
possibly
clicking's
one of the
involved.
best things I've ever heard.
Also, I just wanted to say, even though we are burnt out from gigs, we're still very grateful
Yes.
for
Yes.
everything that we've gotten and how welcoming the people in the music scene have been.
I love the thumbs up to the camera in the corner. Perfect. All right. Well, my final question for you today is, as we mentioned before, the little Ask It Forward-esque segment. So I'm going to ask you for a question that you think you should be asked or have never been asked or just would like to know about an artist in general, which you luckily don't have to answer, so you can say whatever you'd like. Next week's guest will have to answer that, but Karma, because you have to answer last week's guest's question. Do you have a question ready?
Should we just agree on that one? If you could come up with your dream lineup of Pōneke artists, who would they be?
I do like that one. That's going to be cool. A couple weeks ago, we had Ebony Lamb in, and she wanted to know if you had a secret yearning to play another instrument or like role in the band or musical genre, and what it would be.
I've always wanted to bring in, because I have a banjo, but banjos are really hard to play, especially if you're not like a fingerstyle guitarist first. Yeah, because it's all fingerstyle and different tuning. So yeah, I want to learn how to do that, and I think it would be cool to have a really like acoustic folk song.
And sing Adele.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I want to do country polka covers of top 50 hits, and yeah.
Well, mine works really well with yours because I really want to learn the harmonica.
Nice.
So we could do a little like backroads moment. It would be good.
I think it would be funny to learn the lute and just go medieval style in a song. 'cause
That is
why
pretty
not?
dope as well. Break it down.
Yeah, break it down medieval style.
Just some dungeon synth for the next EP. I'd want to play the tabla, the like Indian drums that you sit on the floor to play. That would be cool. And because I tried being a drummer, but I don't have enough coordination, and tabla is only 2 drums, so maybe.
Honestly, I just wish I could sing and rap like Tricky from Massive Attack.
We can have a hip hop folk song.
With a lute.
And a tabla.
Medieval Indian fusion hip hop folk.
Next EP.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Yeah, Troy Kingy, watch out. That's so funny. All right, so you have one song left for us.
This is Sin.
With heavy weight upon my soul, I've found it's time to take the role of sin. And with this path, I'll take a part in causing your destruction. Breaking down into the simple parts. I'll see follicles fall apart. I'll
Kia ora, that was Maiden Name here in station for this active live session made with New Zealand on air. You can catch them playing live in a number of hours at Moon Bar. I've been Amiria. Ka kite.
Active Live. Friday, 3:30. Every week a new band. In studio. Brought to you by NZ On Air.